Hello everyone, it's Havian. Today I wanted to talk about a patch that was released and some DLC that's just come out for the game, and future DLC, because they did release a trailer for the July update that there's rumors going around that this is going to be in the English and the US version, but this is going to be an update that reaches Japan and the Chinese version in July, I believe. But I need to give a shout out to Roronoa Zoro One Eye for letting me know about this patch, to be honest, because I haven't restarted my game and I didn't realize there was an update available for it, but he let me know earlier. But I will show you what they've actually added to the game, or what they are going to add to the game. So let's get this started. So apparently the update has fixed a few of the lag issues, and they've fixed some of the Japanese language that was still inside the game. So this is all that's in the 1.01 update at the moment. So it's just stability of the movements have been improved and other defects have been fixed. I'll go and take a look at what they've actually done to it. But for now, I'll just show you what's actually in the game, or what they're actually gonna add to the game. Right. So this is the DLC that they added. All of this got added after the PSN update. So let's take a look. All of this got added today, I guess. This is the first DLC, Treasure Box, Beginner Set. I guess this is just a few beginner's items, a sword and a few ores for you to upgrade your stuff. Auto attack support set, a gauntlet and ores. Okay, it's just a few more beginner's items. This one's extra treasure box, Sprig and Kirito avatar and weapon. And they're during the fairy dance chapter. I haven't got far into the game, so I'm not too sure what the fairy dance chapter is. But the Spriggan avatar is when they go into the other game, something AALO or something, another online game, the second one that they go into. So I guess that means you can change your avatar to look like him. That's pretty decent. I was saying yesterday that it would have been nice to have some extra things for Kirito, but there we go. Looks like they've added another boss. Be prepared to experience the thrill of terminating 666 remains from the Nightmare Lord. Can't be experienced in the main chapters. Okay, so I guess this is maybe it's a post-game quest, or it's something that you do later on in the storyline. That's the name of it. Alfheim Online. So with this one, you can obtain Yuuki Sword. I haven't met Yuuki yet. I haven't got that far into the game yet, so I just think I will need to progress a bit further before I can get to that. And more Sprig and Kirito stuff. Alright, they're going a bit overboard in the Sprig and stuff. But I don't mind, I'll see what it looks like in a sec. I wonder if you can use it straight away, or if you have to wait until you reach a certain part of the game. And then another mission. That is quite a bit of content for one day's worth of updates. That is a lot. I reckon that brings us up to par with the Japanese version, actually. So yeah, it looks like we've got all the content that the Japanese have been getting over the weeks, just in one day. So that's pretty cool, and I reckon that they're gonna probably, maybe I'm hoping they'll do the same for the West, because a lot of the Japanese games, or I don't know, some of them are pretty good with it, but they take a while to update the English versions compared to the Asian ones. But hopefully these guys seem to be moving pretty quick. The release date for the European and the American ones isn't too far away from the Japanese, so things are looking good. And then let's take a look at the update page. So if you want to actually, in your browsers, you can just type in the URL, this SAO-HF being games, and then you can go and take a look for yourself. But this is all the DLC that they've added. I can't read Japanese, so I'm just going to say that from now. I cannot read Japanese, so I don't understand any of these updates. All I can do is speculate and guess. So this is all the stuff that they've already added. These are the ones I believe that they're planning on adding. These four. So these are the ones they're planning on adding. I can't read it. Hopefully someone could, I found some translated version somewhere, but there's a few more updates coming for this one. Or a few more announced updates. Maybe they got a lot more stuff. Then this section, I think this is for the big update that's coming in July. So there are a few bosses. I will put the link to the trailer in the description, because the trailer is pretty decent. It looks like these bosses are going to be really active. There's a lot of moving around with these bosses. I saw a few people on forums complaining that the fighting doesn't look too dynamic. It looks like it looks like you just stand still, basically, for the whole fight. But these bosses, from what I've seen, they're moving all over the place and shooting things at you all the time. So it looks like a nice difficulty bump. And it looks like the fights are going to be more dynamic. So I guess these are just the new areas they're adding. They're adding ASCII. So I'm pretty sure, I'm not going to say anything. If you don't know who this is, watch the show or read the novel, and you'll wonder why I'm like, ASCII. But yeah, just go watch it. And there's some other stuff. That boss looks huge. So it looks like they've got an outfit for Philia that's coming out. Few areas and a huge boss. A huge boss. You can see the difference between Kirito and the boss, the size difference. And then you got a few more things. I'm pretty sure someone will translate this at some point, so I will be able to find the information. But if you watch the trailer, you'll see what they're adding in motion, and it does look damn good. But I'm going to update this now, and then I'll jump in and see if I can actually find anything that's actually changed. So, see you in a bit. Well, see you when I start the game, which will probably be in a second for you. Alright, so I'm going to install these DLCs and see what has changed. Hopefully I've got access to some of the things right now. I don't really want to have to progress far into the story before I can even see the DLC. I don't know, maybe it's incentive to actually play the game. Okay, I was in the middle of something, but I guess I'm gonna have to just leave what I was doing. Some things are just more important. Hopefully, I'm hoping that the patch was 79 megabytes, I think. So I'm hoping, or 78 megabytes. So I'm hoping that it was all fixes for the spelling and grammar errors. Maybe I'll be able to see some improvement somewhere. Let's see. Maybe I had like a note from a friend that was horrible. Maybe not. I think the main change is when you try to give her a weapon, it's changed from Japanese back to English. You can't do it here. Let me just go back to town. And see. I can't really tell yet. I just need to see some sort of broken English, and then I'll be like, okay, they didn't fix it. But let's see if the Japanese is actually in English now. No, I don't want to give Pina any food. So yeah, apparently you can give Pina food, or you can give her ores and stuff. I don't even know if it's a girl or boy. You can give it ores to enhance it somehow. I haven't given it enough to find out what it does. Alright, let's Let's see what dagger I can give you, just to see if it will give me Japanese still. I'll give you this one. Oh no, it doesn't work unless you try to give her a weak one. Alright. Wait, why have you still got an ebon dagger? I just gave you a new one. Alright, let me try giving you that. Oh my god. Or maybe it's because she didn't equip it yet. Alright, let's try that. You know what, screw it. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Let's just get to the point. Alright, DLC. You see this? This section? Searchy? Go and watch the show. Read the novel. Find out why that's there. But anyway, so here's the DLC stuff. Let's see what it says. Alright, the avatar will be added. Anaphase. Prophase. Don't know. I'm gonna go to the recustomize area and see if I can do anything. Alright. Mission rank 3. Black dual sword. Alright. Special level aura attack. It's already been added, but I don't know where you'll find it. Let me see if it's just gone to storage. The ores and stuff. I've got quite a few 99 ores. There's no way of telling where your stuff actually goes. Does it go straight to your inventory? Aha! There you go. So you have to select it and it gets sent to your inventory. But I don't think it will work for the quest ones. I think it's just for... Yeah, I think it's just for certain ones that have multiple items in there. Ooh. So you get a sword right in your inventory. Let's try this. Did it say storage or did it say inventory? Yuuki Sword. Additional damage +1. It's not that strong. It looks like the same power level that you would have now. I'll still equip it. Let me see what it's like. Damage +1. Yeah, who knows? Can't see it yet. Maybe let me go outside and just take a look. Let's take a look at the stuff. And what else did I get? Kirito's swords as well. Let's see if I can get those. Let's just get everything. Let's just get everything. Do I have enough storage space? Yeah, no, I don't have enough storage space. So I need to hand some of my items into storage before I can pick those ones up. But let me see if I can change my face, and then I'll go outside and take a look and see if I can take a look at the weapon models. Let's see. Yep. Let's see if this changes anything whatsoever. Or if you have to get further in the game before you can do anything. Ah! So you can get it. So I guess this was his head. That is too dark. That is way too dark. What the hell? Yeah. So you got the whole elf look. I'll probably mess with that later. I don't think they added any more voices. Yeah, I'll just cancel that for now. So there you go, Spriggan face. Well, equipment-wise, let's go and take a look at the DLC. I'm just gonna have to store a few things first. Probably those 99 ores I've got. I'll store as many as I can in storage. With storage, you can only store as many items as you can carry in your inventory, which is pretty stupid. But I guess it's good if you just want to save your weapons and stuff. But if you have a maximum of 10 potions in your inventory, you can only store 10 in your storage. So that's how that works. You can't store more in there. I wish you could, but I guess that's just the way they want to do things. Alright, let me store these ores in there. Teleport? What? Teleport the ore. What? Well then, I guess this patch didn't do anything to the translation. I'm guessing teleport means to move it over. I really hope it means to move it over. So there we go, I'm teleporting my ores into my storage. And this one's by 85, let me teleport those over too. I haven't tested it, but I hope that when you're refining your weapons, you can use the items from storage and you don't have to keep running back and forth to do it. Let me get rid of these as well. Yeah, alright, that should be good. Okay. Got that. Well, we can't really do anything with that. I think that was everything. I think that's it. Yeah. Alright, let me go outside and see what these look like. I think one was a glove, then there was a few weapons. Let's take a look and see. Stay away from those guys, they'll probably ask me to help them level. So this was Yuuki Sword. I haven't got that far into the storyline yet, so I'm not too sure who she is, but from what I've been told, she's just a really powerful person. She's pretty cool. Alright, so that's her sword. Braveheart. That one, maybe that's the black sword. Or I don't think it's the black sword, but I'm sure that is one of Kirito's swords. I think. Don't quote me on that. I think all the other swords are just my normal drops. But these weapons, they're not too overpowered, so you don't have to worry about DLC breaking the game. You can't really upgrade them too far, and they just have a few basic additional effects. So it's not going to do anything. I guess it's just cosmetic stuff. Moyo Loto. I really hope I unlock katanas soon. I want to start using those things. What else was I going to look at? I got apparently gauntlets. Additional damage. Burst recovery minus. Is that a good thing? Only one way to find out. Gives me more damage, so yeah, why not? Oh, no, I don't like those. Don't like those. Yeah, I should probably sort my inventory. I've got a bunch of junk. But let's test Yuuki's sword for this damage +1. I want to see if it's just actually 1 damage to it, or if you do an extra attack with it. Alright, I'll help these guys out. They're just gonna ask me to help them level now. This will generally pop up every now and then, but if you do help them, then your force power does go up. Sometimes you will need to have to go out and help them, because one of the requirements to face certain bosses is to have a strong enough team to actually go and take the bosses out. So if someone that's on the main team is a lower level than the boss, they will tell you to go out and help them level up. Alright, so it's just a matter of just killing random things with them. What else was in the DLC? Pretty sure that was it. But yeah, if you can, check out the trailer for stuff that's going to be added in July. It looks pretty decent. The bosses look awesome. I like challenging fights. They look like they'll pose a bit of a challenge. These are pretty easy because it's right in front of the starting area. Hopefully it shouldn't be too long. Let's see, what does Pinna have? I've never actually paid attention to Pinna. Maybe I should look at what she actually does. Or it. Because I haven't actually seen Pinna attack yet, but maybe it's just there for buffs. Come on guys, level up. And they run so slow. Sometimes they just start walking towards enemies. And it just feels like you have to drag the enemies back to them, because they just take so long to get to them. Come on. Okay, so it's done. Actually, what I need to do is I was told that the lag is gone as well. So I'm gonna go back into town and go to a really crowded place and check out the lag. The DLC is free, by the way. That's worth mentioning. It's just them probably saying thanks. Yep, and they give you stuff. Okay, let me go to Central Plaza. That's usually crowded. Yeah, it's not so bad anymore. Usually when I stood here, it would just go crazy. You can see the frame rate goes down a tiny bit, but nowhere as bad as it used to be. Alright, I'm impressed. Good job, good job. Alright. Guess that just wraps up all the DLC that they've added today. Well then, until next time.